What is going on, guys? Today we have a really cool lesson. This is the lesson, okay? Bear with me. It'll all make sense in 2 minutes or so. But this lesson is gonna really change the game. And I mean this as in more conversions on your funnels, more sales coming through, more leads and opt-ins, or even more clients booking calls with you because of this one thing right here. Okay, now this thing is so important that if you don't do it, you will ruin your chances of having amazing clients come through asking to work with you, asking to pay you thousands. It will have people, literally clicking X on your funnels because, well, they don't care, and without this thing, they just want to go away. But what is this thing? First of all, welcome to my channel. Right, I'm a funnels guy for online coaches like yourself. I've worked with some of the biggest, and I've also worked with some brand new coaches to get off the ground and get their coaching into the world and use funnels as a tool to attract more clients, to grow the business, and to get their ideas onto the screen. Literally, that's exactly what I help you with. And a couple of the ways I do that is either doing it for you, or inside of my academy, you can learn everything. You can follow my system and you can get my support. We go live twice a month on Zoom. But what is this thing? Now, if you've been watching until this point, it's nearly been 2 minutes. I hope I've made a good enough job of this point. But you should be thinking right now, like, what the fuck is it? If any of you have been thinking that for this first 2 minutes, like, tell me what the hell it is you want to tell me. That is the lesson. All right, so no more delays. I promise. It is this: curiosity. So not long ago, I was launching a funnel and I was tracking. Again, you should all track every data point in your funnel. But one of the data points I love to track, and you should too, is people that, here, let me draw this for you. So let's just say it's a lead magnet funnel. You have your opt-in page, right? You have like your image, and then people can put their email and press the button to opt in. There might even be like a checklist as well. And then you have the thank you page on here. And you might want to upsell your high ticket coaching on the second page. Well, you definitely want to. If not, what's the point of a lead magnet funnel? Right. The difference between someone arriving here and coming to this page and not, as in the difference between someone opting in or coming and then bouncing off again, is this. And this works the same way with sales, right? With low ticket products and high ticket coaching as well. But why? Well, let me try and help you visualize this. If I said this here is a treasure chest and it's got like all these gems on top, so you know it's a treasure chest. There's like a lock on here like that. So there's this treasure chest and I'm like, man, there was 100 years ago, this guy, Pirate Jimmy III, wrote a story about how there is, up to $10 million worth of jewelry inside, of money, of we don't know what, but it could be up to 10 million, somewhere between 5 and 10 million worth. And you're like, holy shit. Like, that is, I want to get this treasure chest, all right? But you don't know quite what's inside it. All you know is that you want to freaking get it and unlock it. Because it might be coins, it might be jewelry, it might be whatever the hell it might be. But you just know that there is a story behind it that's built up enough excitement and curiosity without giving away everything. As in, here's another one, right? Here's a box, and inside the box is 5 coins couple notes, and like a watch, an Apple Watch. That's a dreadful Apple Watch. I'm sorry for that, guys. And that's it. That's what's inside the box. Well, you're like, well, I don't know if I want it. You know, it's like worth $50 in total. Versus this one, it has a story. It has excitement. You're like, well, is it 5 or 10 million? Is it jewelry? Is it coins? Like, I want to know. I want to find out. Now, here's the trick question. What if this was this the whole time? And you finally get the treasure chest and you open it and it's this. Now that is a problem. Why? Well, you're disappointed. So how does this relate to funnels? When somebody opts in, you want to use a story, you want to build excitement, and you want to make it so all they want to do is press that opt-in button and open up your treasure chest. But what you don't want to do is have your lead magnet be rubbish. Because if it's rubbish and they find out, they're going to be like, man, why the hell did I spend all this time? Like, why did I opt in? I'm not going to bother with this person. So who understands this, that your stuff actually needs to over-deliver, right? This is why I love Russell Brunson, Tony Robbins, like Russell's online 3-day challenge, the selling online challenge. It's $100, but it's like, it's a treasure chest full of like 10 million worth of jewelry and coins, man. Like, you find out that it's actually over-delivering so much. Same with Tony Robbins, when he does a 3-day challenge and then he does a 4th day just to over-deliver even more. And it's like, that's worth millions of his value and time. That's a real treasure chest. Not like you signed up for a 3-day challenge and they go live for like 10 minutes every day and all they do is sell. Like, you must make sure that your stuff is good. But you must, and I mean must, use curiosity. Now, here's a specific example I'll leave you with of applying this to your page. Let's just say this is your product and it does X, Y, and Z. And inside the product, you've got like, 4 different components that helps them get a result. What you don't want to do is literally say, I'm going to give you this component because it will help you do X, Y, and Z. I'm then going to give you this component because of X, Y, and Z. Now, I know this is quite unusual, and you're welcome to test it. And there are some cases in which you can do this. But what we want to do on the front end is build enough curiosity to where they need to take the next step to find out. So what this might look like is on the ad, right? This is your Facebook ad. It's like a picture of you, whatever, and you have your ad copy there. The ad builds curiosity, but then on your funnel, you then describe this, this, and this. Okay, but even still, you might choose to only show this on a Zoom call. Okay, and you might decide to literally keep it curious on your funnel as well and find out on the Zoom call, and that will also get more people curious about booking in a Zoom call to find out, like, what is this thing? Okay, now back to my example. So with my funnel, one of the numbers I was tracking, right, is how many people landed on this page, so views. The next one is opt-ins, okay, like this. Now, in my case, it wasn't with a lead magnet, but I'm just going to pretend that it was. Essentially, the amount of people that were making it through to the next page were not that very many. Like, it wasn't enough. And I was thinking, why not? What have I done wrong? And, even at the highest level, even as a funnels obsessed person, you can still make mistakes. And so I have to remember the principles at work, right? So I'm like, all right, this is one of the best principles of funnels in terms of language and copy. And so I went back and I realized I'd actually given away too much of what is inside my treasure chest. So I was saying, how do we put it? Like, if you want to learn how to trade and you're like, here is my ABC way to learn how to trade and make thousands per month. Buy now to find out the system. But then in your copy, you're like, well, the A is this, and the B is this, and the C is this. Why would I want to buy? Ask yourself this question. If you gave away the answers, why would you buy the thing that is supposed to give you those answers? You've already got them. Who agrees that this makes sense? Like, logically speaking, if I want to teach you my ABC way to be successful trading, I do not ever want to mention what the hell ABC is until the product. And that is what will increase your sales. That is what will increase your opt-ins. I'm telling you, if you have an opt-in, you can be easily getting like 40, 50% opt-ins right now based on curiosity alone. Because maybe you've just been giving away too many secrets on the opt-in page. So I actually found from testing that the less information, the more opt-ins I get. Why? Because they want to find out. Okay? They want to find out. So your homework, review your funnel. If you don't have one, launch it today, right? And use curiosity. Okay? For example, if I was to sell you my Shine Funnels Academy, there's so much I could reveal about what's inside. But if I was to use curiosity, I would literally say, well, inside the academy, you are going to discover the single best funnel system that every successful coach uses to make a damn lot of money online. And without it, you are sure to fail. And this is a time-tested funnel system. And inside the academy, all will be revealed. Not only that, but you are going to get some of the insider secrets of what really makes that success come even quicker based on real case studies. Now, you built curiosity. And by the way, that was a real invitation. I want you guys in my academy. Of course I do. I want you to learn this. I want you to get help with your funnels. I want you to, excuse me, fucking hell. I want you to be on the cutting edge from my brain, which is I'm on the cutting edge all day, every day, doing funnels, helping you guys, helping my members in the academy with their funnels. That is how I would use curiosity. I'm not going to tell you all the answers. Like, why would I do that? Then you wouldn't want to join, okay? So there is a time and a place for revealing certain information, of course, but I think this is going to be very helpful for you. So if you found it helpful, if you're going to go and apply it, change your funnel up, test it, and let me know how it goes. And if you have any suggestions of future content, just let me know in the comments below. Until next time, I'll see you guys. Keep shining. Peace.